What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I wanted to continue where I left off yesterday. And my plan was to give you guys the full story in one shot. But for some reason, it started glitching when I was editing the video. I noticed that it started like, my body got frozen, the voice wasn't in tune with the movement. So I had to cut it short, and I'm gonna continue it right here, man. I know a couple of you, man, you guys watch my video when you guys get home from work, so on and so forth, man. So if you guys are watching it when you guys got out of work, man, big salute. Drink a little tea with y'all. Big salute to you guys, man. Little hard day at work, and guess what? It's Friday. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Nice time to have a nice cold brew, man. So salute before we get into it. Bam. So now that that's out the way, let me continue with my story. So if you guys are new here, you guys barely seen this story. I was talking about, I had a celly that was working together with a CO, and he had got at the CO and told him like, hey, look, my brother is gonna call you. My brother from the streets is gonna call you with the details, so on and so forth. My celly couldn't call him because he knew his voice. Hey, Bunky, do me a favor. Like, what's up, G? He's like, hey, call this fool, tell him this, and that. Boom. Talking to him, and whenever I had to, like, I'd just be like, hold on, let me text my brother. Put him on mute, and it's just me and him talking, you know? Boom. Like, all right, he texts me back. He said this, he said that. Boom. We end up getting that button, some bomb-ass perk. We end up making a bundle specifically for an other named O. He takes it to him. They end up getting hit, so homeboy swallows it. Big ass bundle, you know what I'm saying? He swallows it. He's waiting for himself to poop it out, you know what I'm saying? Because he paid for it. He paid for it. He needs to make his money back, you know what I'm saying? So he's shitting it, like, man. He's like, maybe I pooped it out and I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So he forgot about it. He had already forgot about it. He thought it was a done data. He thought it was a loss, you know what I'm saying? So a couple months go by. I end up getting transferred back to California. This is when they did a massive movement. They started closing down the facilities out of state. So they started reclassifying people's points. And my points have went down due to the fact that we were on lockdown for so long. We were on lockdown. I was out there for 4 years. Out of them 4 years, I want to say probably 3 of those years we were on lockdown. Only 1 year we were out programming and stuff. So every year your points drop. I think you drop like 6 to 8 points. So my points dropped to a level 2. They ended up sending me to Shafter, to Bakersfield, the MCCF. We opened it back up. This was in 2014 in the beginning. So I'm gonna put a screenshot right here of my Facebook of when I saying I'm going back to Cali, and then when I land in Shafter. I'm gonna try to put both of those up right here. Boom, boom. Okay, so boom, I end up coming back. It's me, it's my celly that I had at the time. Me and him came back together. So when we land in Shafter, we end up running into that Asian O. What's up, my boy? You know what I mean? My bunkie knew him real good, and I knew him just from my bunkie telling me stories about him. And then whenever I'll go out to yard, I'll either be passing stuff out, you know what I mean? Like, just from passing by, hey, what's up? So-and-so's bunkie, woo, 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 there's so-and-so type shit. But we never really chilled. But being right there in the same dorm and everything, we started chilling together. He chilled with the homies. He was an other, like he rode with the others and all that, but he kind of chilled more with the homies than with the blacks and stuff like that. And especially it's an open dorm, you know what I'm saying? So Remember one night we're chilling. We're getting drunk. I don't know if we're getting drunk or if we did some carga. You know what I mean? But we're partying. Next thing you know, I end up crashing out. I'm gone. Crash out. I get woken up like at 2, 3 in the morning by O. He's like, hey, wake up. What? Like, what's up? He shows me the bundle. You know what I'm saying? It was the same bundle months ago. Hey, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. You know what I'm saying? It was months ago. He thought he had pooped it out. He had already forgot about it. He got so fucked up, so faded that he threw up. When he went to throw up, he said that he threw up, and before he flushed, he looked. And when he looked down, he seen the bundle. He seen the clavo. Like, what? Nah, you're lying. Showed it to me. Like, what? At first, I thought it was carga, because it was, it had got wet. His body acid and all that had seeped into it. So it had got wet, so it looked black. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, you hit or what? Like, what the hell? He's like, nah. He's like, you remember that bud that I got from Alex? Like, yeah. He's like, that's it right there. Like, what? He's like, yeah, you remember that bud I got from old boy? That's it right there. What? And that's why I was telling the story as far as me talking to the CO, my bunkie, putting all that in play and all that. Because I was there with my bunkie when we were wrapping that up specifically for him. I remember him saying this is specifically for old boy. So fast forward a few months later, now we're not in Oklahoma no more. We're not at the Norfolk Correctional Facility. We're in Bakersfield in Shafter. Went through all the process of going to Arizona, coming back, all that. We're already like in Shafter like a few weeks. And that ends up happening where he ends up throwing it up. I'm like, damn, like, I wonder what happened. You think he swallowed it and it stayed like somewhere in his throat? Or how did it get stuck to where it didn't come down, but yet it had to come back up? I don't know. You guys let me know. How does that happen? And it's all real stuff. Like I said, I could take a lie detector test right now, and it's real raw stuff. He swallowed it during a prison raid months prior in Oklahoma. All this transpired. They started sending people back to California. We ended up together in the same dorm. Next thing you know, that happens right there. It's like, man, that's crazy. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys, man. And this type of stuff, man, you can't make up. Straight up, you cannot make this up. And if I was, like I said, to make an episode, a book or something, you'll be like, what? But it's real, raw, uncut. Your boy Santo G, my life story. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me, man. Shout out Killer Kush. You guys want some of that bomb Zaw? Check them out on Instagram. That's Killer Kush __420. They got a Young Drummer Boy collab with a 2-gram vape. They got a Lefty Gunplay collab with some bomb joints. I'm talking about infused with Crumble, Keef, Diamonds. That top of the line Zaw. If you guys want any top of the line Frenchies, anything that has to do with dogs, get on my good people at Frenchie Road Kennels. That's Frenchie _Road Kennels on IG. And if you guys are in the San Fernando Valley area, you guys looking for some bomb Zaw, get at my good people at Hadar Extracts. That's Hadar Extracts #1 on IG. And if you guys want some bomb rosin or top of the line Zaw in the South Central area, get at my good people at Cali Herbs Los Angeles. That's Cali Herbs Official on Instagram. Let's get it, y'all.